¿Qué empiece tiene eso? I don't know. The hell?
A Major League skipper acknowledges a young player who has been greatly exceeding expectations and has a little fun with him while he's at it. An MLB franchise is wise to recognize the obvious. Young players are the future of the game.
Afternoon baseball set to come your way on a fine afternoon on the south side of Chicago. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Cleveland Indians and the Chicago White Sox. It's White Sox baseball, and it comes your way next. The man, Mota, will get the ball to face them, and if you're looking for a key to this ball game, it'll be how he fares the first time or two through the order. This is a guy that can struggle in the early going, so a good start is imperative for him here. So striding in, Michael Brantley, and as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Harold, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Matt, I was on a number of losing teams, and this is the game you look for. We got the ace going. Finally, it's a day we're going to win a game. And when he throws and you know you're struggling, you got to win that game for him.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. On the ground up the middle, and this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game?
Well, that's just a great at bat. Down 0-2, and he still gets a base hit out of it. Just up there, this guy's a fighter, man. He battles you all the way through, and he shows us right there to start the game the type of battler he is at the plate.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to first to complete the double play. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
looking at is how do you get them out? You're not going to get them out with a double play. They're down towards the bottom of the league and grounding into double plays. So they're aggressive. They send runners. They're going to hit and run. They'll do a lot of things in situations where you're hoping as the defensive team, maybe we'll get a double play and get out of it. They do a nice job of negating that.
Dorsey is there, makes the catch, and the side is coming to the plate now. Edwin Encarnacion. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. On a great pitch there, caught in reach, and it's 1-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
He gives up a single on a changeup after he threw the fastball by him the previous pitch. Not always good to keep thinking you got to out-trick everybody. If you got a good fastball, go ahead and use it.
And this one's in the dirt. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. There to play it is Garcia, and that becomes out number 2.
Garcia.
Batting 7th, the right fielder, number 8, Lonnie
in there at the letters 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends. Digging in, Roberto Perez. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Swing and a miss, 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
That's basically saying, here I am, I'm the man, I'm bringing it at you. That was upper 90s fastballs back to back. Basically saying, here it is, I dare you to hit it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Dorsey has a play, 2 down. Ready for another chance? Michael Brantley. He singled his last time up. And that's in there for a strike.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
And Garcia will tuck this one in, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler Naquin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
It's a swinging bunt up the line. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Swing and a liner. The 2-2 one more time. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
So here's Francisco Lindor now.
Shortstop.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Sent on the ground out to second.
Lindor.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Out.
Edwin Encarnacion now. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
1-1. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. Foul. Ready on 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The pitch. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. No runs, 2 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
We're just not used to seeing him get nothing but base hits, usually hitting the long ball. You look in that column, it says 2 hits. You're thinking they're extra base hits, but he'll take the singles.
Here's Carlos Santana now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 0-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Garcia going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And a relay to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game. Digging in to try it again. Jose Ramirez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Slice down the left side, but foul. Dribbled to the right side. That winds up foul.
Nope.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
The 1-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, I think he was trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Lonnie Chisenhall is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Another 0-2 home. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Digging in for his second at bat, Roberto Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Right side hit hard, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball, he was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
Stepping in now, Tony Kemp, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is on the ground over to first. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. One left for the Tribe. Halfway home still. Here's Michael Brantley. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Tyler Naquin is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And there's ball one. This ball will be chopped foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Span racing back. He gets there, and that's the second out. Ready once again, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Francisco Lindor.
Now this is lined into left field for a base hit. It's a potentially big 2-out hit as Edwin Encarnacion will get to bat here. Stepping in, Edwin Encarnacion. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And that misses inside 1-0.
Tying run at first base, he's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
No runs on 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Hit to short. Up with it is Weeks. Oh, but it's thrown away at second. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Santana. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Ready for another shot now. Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He pulls this one into right, and that's going to be a base hit. So the possible tying run is aboard here to start the 7th.
Now that's a big base hit. Late in the game, you're down 1. You got the leadoff guy on now. The rest of the way, it'll be interesting to me. How are they going to manufacture? Will they bunt him over to move him into scoring position? Will they hit a gapper? Let's see how they score this run. They can possibly push him forward.
Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Now the 0-1. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Into the box, Roberto Perez. And he hits it hard to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Here's a high pop-up. Mota has a play. 1 away. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see there, that number has him tied for second in the AL in that category. Michael Brantley comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he won't offer it that. Too high, 1-2. Curveball that time, not even close. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded to the right. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
And the off-speed pitch is taken here, a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Liner toward right center. Garcia has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Edwin Encarnacion now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And now this crowd, announced at around 22,000, comes to their feet. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Palehose earn the victory despite only collecting.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. The Midsummer Classic between the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Your 2018 National League All-Stars.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two men named by their managers to get the ball here to begin this All-Star game. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the National League, first baseman.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Ball one, no strike. Ball.
Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. To 2-2 now. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg really does call a solid game back there. He does reward a pitcher for good location at times, but his reviews tend to be very good most of the time.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
To short. Throw gets him, 2 down. So let's take another look at that play up the middle with Showtrack. Displayed some really nice range there to keep it from getting into center field, and then he sets himself enough to make a good, accurate throw in time for the out. He made that play look a lot easier than it was. Here's the 0-1. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. Standing in, Chris Bryant. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
That's the game changer right there. That's the difference between great and good. This is why he's great. He's able to put a ball in the corner where most guys can't.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Therefore, it is Dozier, and that's the first out.
Time for a look at the defense for the AL All-Stars, brought to you by Majestic. And I look down at shortstop and I see Carlos Correa. That's all you need to say. Carlos Correa. Shortstop. This guy is really made to play that position. And when you look at him, you say, why can't everybody be like him?
2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If you hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. There to pull it in is Machado, and that's out number 2. So a runner at first with 2 away. And that'll bring forth the great slugging left fielder Ryan Braun. Squared that one up just a little late. comes set, and the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
I really like that pitch right there. The batter will tell you everything. You get a late swing right there on a fastball low and away. That means that's a great located pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Well, that ball was scorched. Now, I know it didn't hit the wall in the air, but it gets to the wall. And he still made a good decision not to go to second, to go back to first base. I think had he continued on, he probably would have been out.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and, of course, here in inning number 2. A swinging bunt to the mound. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits. No Corey Kluber, the 6'4"
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And tonight's ends at a 6.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today it's Grapefruit League action between the Detroit Tigers and the Philadelphia Phillies. Hello again, everybody. Welcome to our spring training coverage on MLB Network.
Philadelphia Phillies.
Stepping in, Steve Casto. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Shortstop, number 3.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Mota on the move. He's got it 1 away. At the plate, the man Mota.
Third,
First cuts
right
for him here with the
fielder,
bases open and 2 away.
Mota.
A high fastball is in there.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Let the go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Another 0-2 home. Again, he sends it out of play.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Another one sent foul. Here it comes, 0-2.
Ball.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Oh, I got to give advantage to hitter in this AB. Man, he's seen a lot of pitches. He's sitting 2-2. Anytime you've seen this many pitches, you now have him measured really well.
Bonifacio is going to have room out there. 3 up, 3 down. Here's Emilio Bonifacio now. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Emilio Bonifacio.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Mota racing back. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll get there as he kicks off the 3rd with a leadoff triple. Striding in once again, the man, Mota. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Mota.
Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
That ball's way out of the zone. He's got to set the side slower. You're looking fastball. I like that, but make him get the ball down. They'll never catch up to it up there.
Ball, that's 6
Off the
out.
plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Now here's the pitch. Reached for and popped into the air back behind second. Rivas into shallow center, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Steve Casto. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Skied into straightaway right. Mota has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. So no runs here. Digging in once again, the man Mota. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all.
The left fielder, number 10, Carlos Sanchez.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Moving under it, Mota makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready once again, the man Mota.
Right fielder, the man.
First pitch
Mota.
on its way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the 0-1. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Rivas ranging into the outfield. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. 6-0 the final shutout score today. Michael Feliz worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that's it for us this afternoon. afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, a spring training matchup between the New York Yankees and the Philadelphia Phillies. Hello again, everybody. Welcome to our spring training coverage on MLB Network.
Philadelphia Phillies.
Vince Velasquez is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
So stepping in, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
In the air out to right. Mota has a play. 1 out. In now, the man Mota.
Third, right fielder, the man Mota.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. From his knees, the throw. There's one. Back to first, and they won't get them both, but they wouldn't have had any had it not been for an excellent play at first base.
Batting fourth.
Stepping up now. It's way the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Ready for another chance. The man Mota. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Mota.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
No, that's
and
out.
this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this is fouled straight back. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And another foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Another one sent foul. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Full count. 3-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready once again, the man, Mota. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Sano. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Striding in once again, the man, Mota.
The man,
hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Matt, that's why you pay to watch him play. It seems like he does something every game, whether it's a great catch, a great throw, or a pretty swing. And here we catch a grand slam. That's why he's one of the...
Digging in to try it again, the man, Mota. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now. And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
3 balls, no
Both
strikes.
teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Hard hit to first. Morrison's there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
8-3 is today's final. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
our final
Now batting, the man, Mota. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first.
Mota.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to the first baseman, Loney, and the side is retired. So they go quiet. Striding in once again, the man, Mota, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 27.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Set to deliver on 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball three.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Abreu. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here comes the payoff pitch. Hit down the line at first. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Spin and a throw back to second, and he just manages to get his hand in. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, and he'll dive back in safely. Once again, a 3-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Pierce ranging into shallow right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Now batting.
And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. The 1-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another 1-2 delivery. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Hit out towards second. Pierce is there. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Mota ranging back. He leaps, but he can't make the play, and it bangs off the wall. And the second run is in. It's now a 5-1 game.
That's the difference between average and good hitters.
Ready for another shot now. The man, Mota, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, second baseman, Danny Valencia.
Skied into straightaway right. Mota moves over. Makes the play. 1 away. Here's the catcher, Luke Maile. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. 0-1. Here it comes. This is skied out toward right. Moving under it, Mota, and that's the 3rd out. Digging in to try it again.
Now
the man, Mota.
Right
He's
fielder,
0 for 2 with a walk thus
man,
far.
Mota.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
A shot down the first baseline. And this is going to get by Loney at first. It's a fair ball. The runner scores from second.
This is another one of those plays, Matt, with defensive alignment. First and second, if he's holding the runner on, then that ball's right to the first baseman. But he's not holding because there's a runner at second base, and it goes down the line, and a run scores.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. So that